Hello, welcome to another video, and today I'm going to walk through how to use the 3 extra skill points on Amara with various different builds. The 3 builds I'll be covering is my main Phasezerker Amara, the one that I've done multiple videos on. The next one will be a driver Amara that can either spam phase cast or do the fake graspy spam if that's your thing. And then the third build will be an alternative aggressive build which you can use with, say, the golden rule. It's not avatar focused, but it's still very tanky and that. So those are the 3 builds I'll be covering, and how to use the 3 extra points and what to do with the build. So first up is my Phasezerker Amara. Now this build has been traditionally avatar plus 2 out of 5 sustainment. However, we can take this in 2 ways. So what I've done is I've leveled until I've grabbed Deep Well and Indiscriminate. Now normally I would put a point in Anima or Wildfire, and then my 2 out of 5 in sustainment, and then with the following 3 points, put them into personal space. So then you have Avatar, 2 out of 5 sustainment for lifesteal, and then personal space, which is a huge damage increase. This level 53 patch really did Amara well. But here you can go 2 ways. You can either put some points into Clarity, and that will unlock Blight Tiger. So if you have opted to go with more infusion, you might want to grab Blight Tiger. Now you will have to rely on Clarity and Soul Sap. I should probably unequip my class mod there just to make it a bit easier. So then you have to rely on Clarity and Soul Sap for healing, which is enough. Ties that bind Soul Sap can tank for you, but if you do want that lifesteal, then be sure to put these points in sustainment. So that is Phasezerker. And now we go into a driver Amara, so we're going to put 3 in personal space and then 2 in Clarity to get us down the tree. Here you can go Arms Deal or Helping Hands. I'm going to pick Helping Hands just because damage reduction is nice, and that's a lot of damage reduction. We're not going to be hitting enemies with our action skill. You do your Phase Wisp V thing to keep proccing the on-action skill of the driver. But then, of course, 3 in Mindfulness. Next up we got Red Tree. We don't actually need Infusion, since we will be getting Forceful Expression. So we're going to grab Steady Hands, Anima, Tempest, Tread, Wildfire, Deep Well, Indiscriminate. Then we need an extra Wildfire to get us down the tree to sustainment, and that's going to give us Forceful Expression. And that leaves us some points to reach Ascendant, which is nice. Doesn't really do anything, but it's there if we want it. 3 in Fast Hands, 2 in Violent, and then 3 in Transcend for that critical hit damage. You don't need Ascendant, especially if you're phase whiffing, but if you do want to use Phase Cast, since Phase Cast has got a very short cooldown regardless, you can spam it a lot. You can do that, so we'll pick up Ascendant. And then for these Alacrity points, you can either pick up Restless or Alacrity. If you're using Phase Cast to spam your action skill, then get Restless. And if you're using Phase Grasp to spam your action skill, grab Alacrity. And those are the new spec for a driver Amara. And finally we've got the golden rule type spec if you want to be aggressive and tank in a way that doesn't involve using sustainment. This is kind of just like the extra fun build, so we're going to be picking up Samsara, 2 out of 5 Clarity and Personal Space to have a nice aggressive but high health regen green tree. For our blue, we're wanting Fast Hands, Violent, maybe a bit of Do Harm. We need Restless up to 5 since we're spamming our damage action skills, mainly Phase Slam. Ascendant, of course, with probably Soul Sap. Transcend, and a point of an Alacrity. And then over in the Red Tree, we went 1 out of 5 Infusion for Ricochet nonsense. Some Steady Hands, some Anima. Get us down the tree. There we go. Deep Well and Indiscriminate. Now we can pick up Wrath here, and then we get left with the 3 extra points that we had. We can go 1 in Remnant, and then maybe 2 in Do Harm, or 2 in From Rest. 2 in From Rest is probably going to be best overall. I just like Do Harm because it's fun. But yeah, we'll drop those points into From Rest for some fire rate. And there's a nice golden rule Amara spec for us if you are not a fan of the Phasezerker or driver. And yep, that has just been the skill tree updates. Of course, my favorite is still the Phasezerker build. I love it. I'm currently running it with the sustainment plus personal space spec. I'm going to try a 5 out of 5 infusion again with Blight Tiger, but at the moment, using sustainment and personal space with Avatar, it's definitely my favorite loadout. And with that, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.